keep harping on how big a deal Torkelson is because the bat that we all wanted them to add. Maybe he ends up being that guy, and I stress maybe because we all know it's early. That's my PSA on Tork. We all know it's early. You don't have to remind us. We're well aware that 5-4 equals 9. That's 9 games. We're well aware that it's early, but they need someone early with all the injuries. So let's stop using it as a qualifier. Well, I don't know if it's going to keep up. Maybe it doesn't. But if I could only pick 1 month of the season for Torkelson to hit, this would be a pretty big one while they wait for Vierling and Meadows and reinforcements to come back. And the other thing I would stress, we don't need fan policing about who, quote, believed in Torkelson. No one did. That's the point. That's what makes it a great story. You know who didn't believe in Torkelson?
The Tigers.
Scott Harris. AJ Hinch. They moved someone to his position. Multiple people. Colt Keith, Justin Henry Malloy. Yeah, maybe Tork's in the mix here, but they had largely given up on him as the franchise first baseman. And I'm not shaming them. I'm not shaming any fans. We all were watching the same thing, and it's part of the story and why it's such a great story that he's bounced back. Let's just celebrate that.
Remember when we had Evan Petzold on, and he said, I don't think there's any way that Spencer Torkelson starts the roster on the major league roster.
Yeah.
He was going to be in AAA unless those injuries happened, even with the spring that he had, because the reputation wasn't going to be able to hit major league pitching. Now, through 9 games, he has hit those pitchers. I don't think he's ever going to be a
$500 million ball player.
No, he could just be enough juice for this team to be a good team. When you listen to those guys after that game, now I know it was an emotional win, and yeah, they're, all feelings are going to be positive at that point. But even when they were playing against the Dodgers, this team believes that they can win any of these games. That's a huge move that is carried from last year to this year. Before that, early even last season, there was no sense of belief coming from this baseball team. They didn't believe that they were going to win a lot of those games, and it showed on the field.
You're right.